Let's discuss what do you mean by omega and speed, that is v in uniform circular motion. So angular speed is denoted by omega and linear speed is denoted by small v. So linear speed will be given as distance by time, and angular speed will be given as angle covered by time taken. Now we know that in circular motion the angle is denoted by theta time t, and the formula for distance is r theta and time is t. So we can say omega is equal to theta by t, and theta by t can be written as v by r. So omega is equal to v by r. So v will be equal to r omega. So suppose for example in a question in uniform circular motion, radius is given as 1 meter and linear speed is given as 2 meter per second. So we can find omega is equal to v by r, so that is 2 by 1. Unit will be radian per second, because omega is angle upon time. So angle, the SI unit is radian and time is second. If omega is given as pi radian per second, radius is given as 3 meter, so linear speed will be equal to r omega, so that is equal to pi into 3, so that is 3 pi meter per second. Now next we will discuss what is rpm. It can be called as revolutions per minute or round per minute. This is also practical unit of angular speed in uniform circular motion. This is practical unit of angular speed in uniform circular motion. So what do you mean by 1 round per minute? If I say 1 rpm, so that means 1 round per minute. We have best example of this speed as second hand of a clock. Second hand of clock, it goes clockwise. So for example, this is a circular dial of a clock. Here marking is 12, this is 3, 6, 9. So initially the tip of second hand is at 12. So after 60 seconds the second hand will complete one round clockwise. So we will say it is one revolution per minute. So how much angle it has covered? In radian, the angle will be 2 pi radian, and the time taken is 1 minute. So 1 minute in seconds will be 60 seconds. So we have it as pi by 30 radian per second. 1 rpm is equal to pi by 30 radian per second. So suppose omega is given as 3000 by pi rpm, radius is given as 10 meter, then how to find linear speed? So we will first convert this omega in uniform circular motion in radian per second, because SI unit is radian per second. So we have a formula: 1 RPM is equal to pi by 30 radian per second. So 3000 by pi will become 3000 by pi into pi by 30 radian per second. So 30 cancel, pi cancel. So we have 100 radian per second. So linear speed v will be equal to r omega. So that is 10 into 100. So that is equal to 1000 meter per second. So linear speed is equal to 1000 meter per second. Let's take one more question. Now the time period formula will be 2 pi r by v, distance by speed, distance by speed. Let's take one question based on this formula. Particle covers 8 rounds in 1 minute. Find the linear speed and angular speed. So time period can be written as t is equal to 2 pi into r by v. Now we know that v is equal to r omega. So r by v will be 1 by omega. So this is 2 pi into 1 by omega. So time period can be written as 2 pi by omega. So this is the formula for time period in circular motion. So 8 rounds are covered in 1 minute. 8 rounds in 60 seconds. So one round will be covered in 1 into 60 by 8 seconds. So that will be equal to time period. So we have to find linear speed v, angular speed omega, and time period t. So this is how we can find time period. 8 rounds are covered in 60 seconds. So one round will be covered in 1 into 60 by 8 seconds. This is unitary method. Now once we have time period, we can find angular speed, and also suppose radius is given as 2 meter. Radius is given in question. So we can find angular speed as 2 pi by t. So which is 2 pi by t, which is 60 by 8. So that will be equal to 16 by 60 pi radian per second. Then v can be calculated using r omega. So 16 pi by 60 into radius, which is 2. So that will be equal to 16 by 30 pi meter per second, or 8 by 15 pi meter per second. This is the linear speed, this is the angular speed, and the time period is 60 by 8 or 30 by 4 or 15 by 2 or 7.5 second. Let's solve one more question related to omega and linear speed v and time period t. A particle covers half circle in 3 seconds. If linear speed is 2 meter per second, find radius of circular motion, angular speed of circular motion, and time period of circular motion. So half circle means the angle covered will be pi radian, and time taken is given as 3 seconds. So we know that angular speed is equal to angle covered by time taken. So we have angle covered pi, time taken is 3. So angular speed is pi by 3 radian per second. Now the time period can be calculated using this formula. Omega is equal to 2 pi by t. So t is equal to 2 pi by omega. So omega is pi by 3. So we have this as 2 pi by 3. Pi cancel. It will become 6 seconds. So time period is 6 seconds. Now we have omega and we have linear speed. Okay, so yeah, linear speed is given as 2 meter per second. So we can find radius using the formula v is equal to r omega. So that is 2 meter per second is equal to r into omega in SI unit. We have to substitute, that is pi by 3. So r will be equal to 6 by pi meter. 6 by pi meter. Let's do some questions related to more examples of uniform circular motion. Clock. Find ratio of angular speeds of. Now we have a clock in which second hand, hour hand, minute hand are there. So the fastest is second hand. The angular speed is maximum for second hand, or largest angular speed, minimum for hour hand. So what are the ratio of angular speeds of second hand, next is minute hand, next is hour hand, so basically angular speed of second hand is to angular speed of minute hand is to angular speed of hour hand. So that is equal to, now we know that angular speed is equal to angle upon time. So angular speed of second hand is 2 pi by 60 seconds. Second hand covers one round in 1 minute, that is 60 seconds, is to angular speed of minute hand. So minute hand covers one round in 1 hour, and 1 hour can be written as 3600 seconds. Hour hand covers one round in 12 hours. So 2 pi by 12 into hour, hour is 3600 seconds. So this is the ratio. Now we will simplify this. So cancel, divide by 2 pi. So we'll get 1 by 60 is to 1 by 3600 is to 1 by 12 into 3600. Now let's multiply by 3600. So 3600 by 60 is to 3600 by 3600 is to 3600 by 12 into 3600. So we get 60 is to 1 is to 1 by 12. Now multiply by 12. So we will get 720 is to 12 is to 1. So this is the answer. So we can also have answer as This is also answer, and this is also answer, and this is also answer. Now, suppose the length of second hand is given, length of second hand is given in a question, a linear speed is asked. Suppose the length of second hand is r, and initial time is given as 2 p.m. and final time is given as 2:20 p.m. Find linear speed of tip of second hand. So suppose the length of second hand is given as 10 centimeter. So when the time is 2 p.m., the second hand will be at 12. When the time is 2:20 p.m., that means after 20 minutes. So 20 minutes, it will cover 20 rounds like this. So in 20 minutes, second hand completes 20 rounds, because in 1 minute it completes one round. So in 20 minutes it will complete 20 rounds. So radius for tip of second hand will be equal to its length. This is known as tip of second hand. It is performing circular motion. So radius will be 0.1 meter. Now the linear speed will be equal to distance by time. So in 20 minutes it is completing 20 rounds. So distance will be equal to 20 into 2 pi r, and 20 minutes will be 20 into 60 seconds. So that is equal to 2 pi into 0.1 divided by 60 meter per second. This is the linear speed of second hand tip. If question is asking what is the linear speed of minute hand, so suppose the length of minute hand is given as 8 centimeter. Then how to calculate the linear speed of minute hand? So minute hand is the time is changing from 2 p.m. to 2:20 p.m. So the time taken is 20 minutes. So at 2 p.m. the minute hand tip will be at 12. And when the time is 2:20 p.m., the tip will be at 4. So the distance covered will be equal to r theta. Now we know that when it is changing, it is going from 12 to 4, the angle covered will be 120 degree, because every 15 minute it is going 90 degree. So every 5 minute it is going 30 degree. So every 20 minute it is going 120 degree. So 120 degree is 2 pi by 3 radian. Now radius will be the length of minute hand. So the length of minute hand is 8 centimeter. So 0.08, radius is 0.08 meter, and angle covered is equal to 2 pi by 3. So that is the distance. And how to find linear speed? So linear speed will be equal to distance divided by time. So 0.08 into 2 pi by 3 divided by time taken, so which is 20 minutes. So 20 into 60. So we'll get answer in meter per second.